Hey guys, I am Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. We are going to be painting this Easter attachment bundle, and trust me, this is the cutest project to get your home spring ready. But before we jump in, have you ever wished that you could paint with me on a cruise? Because that's the dream that can totally be a reality. Within the next 2 days, you have a chance to sign up for our crafty cruise that's happening in June. We are sailing out of Galveston, Texas, going to Costa Maya and Cozumel, Mexico. As you see on my little countdown calendar up here, I've got 2 marked on there. Not 2 days till the cruise, but 2 days left to sign up. Get back over here. If you notice, my camera is positioned a little differently today. I'm trying to get my husband out of his comfort zone and invite him on camera with us. So I repositioned it so we can both be here. And then he tried to get around the corner of the table where he wouldn't be on camera. Hey, Cassie. Hello, Crystal and Sarah. Welcome. You're good at that, about getting out of there. This is my husband, Michael.
Hey.
He's helping keep up with the comments and providing comedic commentary along the way. Drop me a comment if you're watching. Let me know who all's here. I'm also live inside the Jingle and Mingle Facebook group. If you have not joined that group yet, I need to grab y'all a link for it. Hold, please. I'm going to do that, and I will drop a link in the comments. This is a special Facebook group that was put together by some girls that are in my business mastermind. Several of them are crafters. One of them's a baker. We've got Sarah Williams from Framed, Cotton Chaos Girls. So it's kind of a compilation of a bunch of us small business owners. We put together this fun group called the Jingle and Mingle. I'm live in there right now. Hello, everybody.
I didn't do it.
It always makes me do this.
I didn't do it.
Well, it doesn't recognize. Oh, I forgot. This one doesn't do face. It does. Too many failed attempts. What in the world?
I didn't do it.
I don't know. You're going to have to hold, please. Anyways, it's the Jingle and Mingle Facebook group. I'm live in there right now. And then we're going to be going live in there every day, like March. I think it's 6th and 7th. It's a Thursday, Friday. And we'll be painting projects and doing things. We've got a ton of giveaways in there. So if you're not in this group yet, definitely go sign up now for it. It's a free Facebook group, and check out the guides tab. It's very organized. It tells you who all the guest presenters are, what the giveaways are going to be, and all the things. Okay, I've got to grab the password to Facebook for my husband so he can log in and read the comments over here. No, cat. Got a cat hopping up in here with us. But in the meanwhile, drop a comment. Let me know who's here. And if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, comment hashtag PC sister. Okay, there's the password. Can you read that?
I clicked on a different one.
Don't read it out loud.
I clicked on a different Facebook and come up black.
Yeah, I don't know. Type that in right there. Okay, let me go back to.
I can't see that.
You can't see that?
I'm old.
Right here. I'll just do it for him. I got to make sure I'm not on camera here, or the whole world will know my password.
I'm going to say like I am. Hey, I went to the doctor. They said I don't need glasses.
Okay, see what it does now. Hi, Risa. Hello, Pat. There's Brandy and Darlene. Ashton just joined in the group. Okay, awesome. I'm live in that group, but I'm also live on the Southern Adornments page. Doesn't really matter. You can watch me either place. And if you are not following me, if you are a person watching in the Jingle and Mingle group right now, come follow me over at Southern Adornments Decor. That's my Facebook page, and you won't miss a thing. Okay, so let's just start over because I feel like that was a mess with the password and all the things. We're going to be painting this Easter attachment bundle, and it's going to be a really fun way to decorate your home for spring. Let me show you our fun little candlestick stand that we have hanging up behind me. This is actually the project that I'm going to be teaching on March the 7th inside the Jingle and Mingle Facebook group. We're going to be painting this little attachment. So this little candlestick kit comes with the stand, or you can buy just the stand, and it comes with 10 different attachments for the different seasons. Well, some of you have had this little candlestick stand for quite a while now. You've probably been changing out the attachments. They've got a metal disc and a magnet on them, and you can just pop them on and set them on your mantle or your bookshelf or wherever you like to decorate. And then you can paint more attachments. So I actually painted this Easter egg, and I don't have a metal disc attached to it ready for it. I don't think I have one in here. Hold on. I might. If I do, we can pop it on there, but I bet I don't. I had some. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
I'm not saying I thought I brought you some.
I couldn't remember where I stuck them. I pulled them out of the baggie. So they're like a little metal disc, and they have this 3M adhesive on the back. So you can peel it off of there. And then you can attach it to the back of your piece that you've painted. So you just stick it on there real good. And then now I have an attachment for Easter. So this is the 8-inch size, and this is a separate bundle. So I don't want to confuse you. If you're buying the candlestick stand, it will not come with this Easter bundle. It will come with the flower and 9 other attachments for all the seasons. That was the classic kit. But today we are just going to be painting some extra little attachments, this Easter egg, a cute little bow, and a bunny. So you can just visualize in a bit once we get these painted how they'll look mounted on here. And if you don't want to use them on your candlestick stands, there are other ways you could use these pieces. You could buy them in like a 6-inch size and use them as an attachment on your little countdown calendar, or as an attachment on a door hanger, or you could just prop them up in a tiered tray if you want to have them like sitting here, there, and everywhere, and decorate that way. I actually painted this cute little Easter egg while I was on a cruise a couple of weeks ago with Heidi Easley's group, Texas Art and Soul. She has a group called the Paint Party Headquarters. And there were, what, 200 and something people?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we had over 200 people come and join us on the cruise ship, and we taught paint. I helped teach. It was Heidi putting it on, but I helped teach how to do paint parties, specifically online paint parties. And I don't normally get to teach business. So it was so fun for me to get to connect with a lot of these ladies. And while I was on the cruise ship, I found time to paint one of these. You might have seen recently pictures or video of me sitting on the back of the cruise ship at sunset, painting this beautiful piece. Okay, have I missed any comments? Because I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking. We'll take a breath.
A lot of people saying hello and a lot of people commenting on the weather.
Oh, yes. The weather today is going to be crazy. I think starting at 4 p.m., it's going to begin snowing. And they're predicting 3 to 6 inches for us, which 6 inches is quite a bit when you're talking about
I'm
around here.
Let's just go full on foot.
A foot of snow?
Yes,
Careful what you wish for.
I've got to do some modification to it, but I officially have gotten a car hood for sledding.
He went to the local scrapyard and asked for a car hood, and they gave him one. They didn't even make him pay for it, so that was awesome. Is my mama on here? I don't see a comment from her.
She is.
But Elizabeth said, tell her hi.
Yep, she's awesome.
Uh-oh. Hold on. This one may be out of paint. My lavender. No, you want to see if you can track down some more of that. And in the meantime, I'll just start with the bow instead of the bunny. I'm going to paint the bow pink and the bunny purple. And it's going to kind of coordinate with this piece. It might be over here on this shelf too. Excuse me, sir. Mary said they keep decreasing total amounts in my area. Yeah, they were initially saying 8 inches of snow for us, and I think that has decreased. Emily has used the bow. Emily, what did you use the bow on? I'm just curious. Sarah says, already started snowing in southern Missouri, predicted 8 to 14 inches. Oh, man, Michael would love that much.
Absolutely.
He would love it. I don't know about y'all, but I am sick and tired of winter. I'm over it. I like the snow just okay, but let's be real for a second. The holidays are over. There's nothing fun to look forward to. Winter has just dragged on and on forever. I mean, that stinking groundhog even saw his shadow and went back in, and I was like, no, not 6 more weeks of winter. I'm ready for the sun. But as moms, I mean, we pour so much of ourselves into everything that we do, especially through the holidays. And then when winter hits, we do get to rest and relax a little bit, but we're just burnt out at this point. So if you feel like you've been stuck in this same routine with nothing fun on your calendar to look forward to, I want you to imagine for a minute that you are sitting on the beach. All you hear is the waves crashing, or perhaps you're standing on the back of the cruise ship and you see the water just floating by, and it's like you're leaving all your cares away at the cruise port. If that sounds good to you, comment PC Live or click the link up in the video description. And I will send you some information about the cruise. I think we all, from time to time, need a little bit of time away with just some amazing women, a paintbrush, and no responsibilities.
And I
Can I
think
get
some
an amen?
husbands are coming too.
Some husbands are coming too. Sorry, we won't leave you out of this. We won't leave you out of this. I'm just saying, like, we need some time to just relax, to not have to take care of anybody else, to not have to worry about laundry or dishes or what's what we're cooking for dinner tonight. So tired of that. I don't want to. I like somebody else can decide what's for dinner. I'll cook it. Just somebody else come up with the choices.
2 questions you're always going to get, at least from Brett, at the very least from Brett. What's for dinner? What are we doing tomorrow?
That child is my child. As a kid, I always wanted to know what I had to look forward to, whether it was my next meal or what activity we were going to be doing next.
I'm not seeing you, babe.
Cassie says, yes, I'm so over the winter, the cold, and mostly the snow. Wendy says, I'm fixing to put my spring decor out. I've had enough of this ice cold and freezing cold. I agree 100%. I actually bought a really cute spring rug the other day. I can pick another purple. It's okay. I bought another spring rug the other day, and I'm dying to go ahead and just put it on my porch and just bypass winter, go straight into spring. I'm done with it. You know, every year in August, I go on a beach retreat with my creative club girlfriends, and it is like the highlight of my year. I love being able to just go, have no responsibilities, no to-do list. I just sit there and enjoy the beach and my girl time. Excuse me, sir. Because we work hard all year teaching other people and painting online for our business, but we don't get to do much like painting just for fun. And I'm not saying this is not fun, but sometimes you need painting with no expectations, right? Just to kind of be able to be creative. And so we do a lot of painting while we're at the beach together. It usually just we're laughing and goofing around and painting and having a good time. And when we're not doing that, we're reading a book or talking on the beach. It's so relaxing. So if you feel like that sounds like the perfect thing for you, the cruise will be just like that. It will allow you to kind of like leave all your responsibilities at home, come and join some other ladies, have some good laughs, have a good time, paint, and just relax. Michael and I just got back from Las Vegas, and we had a great time, but it was not relaxing. We came home, and I was exhausted. It was fun, but it wasn't relaxing. For sure. I'm adding a little white to my pink here, and I'm going to use that to kind of do like a highlight on this bow. What's everybody saying? I can't read and paint at the same time. Also trying to decide if I need to I can't remember if the bow had a pattern on it.
Emily said, I took the bow template and made a peekaboo sweatshirt where you hand stitch around the design and then cut out the sweatshirt to see the fabric.
Oh, that sounds really cute.
That's me. Sorry.
Getting calls while we're on a live. How dare you? I forgot to put mine in Do Not Disturb. So I'll probably be getting a call next. Mm-hmm. It's probably one of those spam calls.
Who knows?
I'm trying to pull up the picture to the Easter bundle. Okay, no, the bow does not have a pattern on it. I was trying to remember. It's just kind of got some highlighting and shading on it. So I'm just going to use this light pink, the lighter pink that I mixed, to kind of add like a fun little shadow around the edge. Not shadow, but highlight. I don't know why I keep changing my words.
Amy said she can't wait for the cruise.
Yes, it's going to be so fun. I saw some of you had already bought your tickets while I was away to Las Vegas. I saw a couple people buy one.
And Pat said that they're headed to Vegas the first week of March.
I would love to go back in July. Kelly Clarkson and the Backstreet Boys are supposed to be at the Sphere. How awesome would that be? I love Kelly Clarkson. This is a really good one for beginners because look how easy this is. You're just painting it pink and then you're adding like a little bit of a light pink around it.
Emily said she'll post pictures of it later.
Okay. Now I'm going to get a little bit of water on my paintbrush.
For all the guys out there, I'd love to go to Vegas. What was it, the first week in February or like the last week in January? They've got like a big, huge gun show and demonstration and stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't remember when they said that was, but that does sound right up your alley. Not so much me, but you would enjoy it. I'm just going back with a little bit of water, and I'm kind of softening up that line a little bit. It's kind of like shading, but not really. Cynthia, the cruise is going to be so fun. I'm so glad you're coming. There was something else I was going to tell y'all. Oh, guess what I did? You know, the last time I painted with you guys, we painted, what did we paint? It was, the Aloha drink in honor of the cruise. I accidentally left all my dirty paint brushes in the dirty paint water after that live and didn't clean them out until this morning.
Don't you isn't that a pet peeve of yours?
Mm-hmm. I was cussing myself. If I was a cusser, I was cussing myself. I thought it was Charlie that did it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to kill her. And then I look and I'm like, wait a minute. I remember using that brush and I remember using that brush. And I was like, no, was it me? Did I do it? And so I went and washed them out. But you know what? This is why. Let me show you. This is why you don't do that. Let me find the one. Only one of them got it real bad. But look, do you see this? You see the cracking? The beautiful pink paint on the handles is cracking and splitting, and it's because the water got up here, swelled up the handle of the brush, and it expanded and it cracked. So I'm sad about it. I'm so disappointed in myself. Not to mention, I don't like leaving dirty paint water on my desk while I'm away or in any time, because the cats will get in here. Did you know this?
Yeah.
The cats get in here and they dip their paw in the dirty paint water. And I don't know if they lick it or what they do, but it looks like they do this over and over again. And so then there's dirty paint water splattered all over everything in here.
That's how we learned that we needed to keep the bathroom door shut at the shop.
Oh, do they play in the toilet?
Yeah. They're playing in the toilet. Which is fine. I mean, it's not dirty water per se, but it's blue.
Yeah. Oh, and then you have blue water splattered everywhere.
Yes.
Mary said that's what they do. Wendy says she's guilty.
You know, and I've heard of some cats and some dogs, I don't know how rare it is, but I've heard of some of them teaching themselves or something to use the toilet.
Yeah. I think those are rare.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, do any of y'all have a cat that uses the toilet? I've seen it on TikTok, but I don't know.
Melissa wants to know how would someone get cruise information?
Oh, comment PC Live or click the link up in the video description and it will send the information to you. Which I just realized I can't see comments from the Jingle Mingle group. So if any of you are watching on the Jingle Mingle group and wanted to comment, I'm sorry if I missed your comments.
And that sounds like fun. Elizabeth said I needed to come to Raleigh, North Carolina. And she's told me about that once before, the Dixie Deer Classic. 3 days of hunting, fishing, and lots of guns to buy. That
sounds like a manly event.
Well, no, hey, there's plenty of women out there that like to shoot stuff too.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. I might enjoy the fishing part of it, but.
Mary said that she has a friend that has a cat that uses a toilet.
So it's not a myth. Crystal said, yeah, it's called their litter box. Wendy says, I do not leave my paint in your paint tray a little too long, but they're always still usable. Oh yeah. Like these paint trays that I use, they have a lid that comes with them. So if you don't want your paint to dry out, you just snap the lid on and the paint stay fresh.
And you can even sometimes you can even turn around because I've done that at the shop, and then you squirt just a little bit of water in there and kind of
refresh it.
Yep.
If you do let it dry out, you can just peel it out. See?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, I shouldn't have dropped that out on my bunny, but you know what I mean.
I've got
it's very satisfying.
I've got a silicone cup or thing at the shop that I'll use for whenever I'm using a lot of wood glue, and I'll put a bunch in there because then later on I can just let it dry out and then just squish it in my hands and then dump it in the.
That's a good idea. You know, we were watching TikTok the other day, and there was somebody who had a paint tray that was like that too, where you could just put the silicone paint tray in there.
Oh yeah, it was a big paint tray.
I'm just going to go ahead and paint that tail purple. It'll probably be painted something else later, but I got paint on it, so rather than leave paint on it, I just painted it. Okay, let's dry it. Oh, Cynthia, the Jingle and Mingle doesn't start today. I'm just advertising the group for those that may not know about it, so they can go and join the Facebook group. The Jingle Mingle starts, I think, March the 6th or the 7th. Hey, Susie.
You would think you would know that.
Yeah. You'd think, but I got a lot going on. I forget things easily. That's why I live and die by my Google Calendar. If it's not on the Google Calendar, it's not happening. Yeah, you haven't missed anything. And there's giveaways over there that are going to be starting soon. I don't know if they've posted the link to the giveaway yet, but I'm giving away an entire box of Big Box of Blanks. It's going to be one of our past boxes, not a new box, but one of our past boxes. Somebody will get an entire box of Big Box of Blanks. And usually when they draw the winner, one person wins the mega giveaway, and everybody sends their prizes to this one person. So it's like winning the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes or something. All these craft projects and all these goodies start showing up on your door.
Hazel wanted to know, what 2 purples are you using?
Well, I wanted to use lavender. So if you have lavender, use that. But I didn't. I'm out of lavender. So I used purple iris, and I mixed a little white with it to make it a little more opaque. Purple iris is kind of a transparent sort of color. And I almost didn't mix enough of it because I'm having to sit here and scrape the bottom of the barrel to get this little bunny's butt covered.
And then Linda said, how can I get alerts to your lives?
Linda, to get alerted when I go live, comment the word alert, which you just did, I think. I don't know if alert with an S will do it, but if you didn't get a Facebook message just now inviting you to get alerts, then just comment alert again, and it'll send you a message, and you just have to click like, yes, I want alerts or something, and it will sign you up. Because I did send one out at 12 o'clock letting everybody know I was going live. Elizabeth said it's a blast on Friday. Veterans get in free. Where are we getting in free?
The at that thing at
the
Raleigh.
hunting thing. Oh, okay.
The Dixie Deer Classic.
I gotcha. Next, we're going to put polka dots on this bunny. Hello, Connie. The other purple that I'm going to use is probably Purple Cow. It's a good light purple.
I really hate that there's a color purple paint. It's named Purple Rain.
Why?
Because every time I was over there looking for lavender.
Got stuck in your head, didn't it?
And yeah.
So you're wanting to sing right here on Facebook Live. Are you going to serenade me?
No, it's not going to happen. But yeah, it's like over and over in my head. Don't. It's going to make it worse. Quit. It's going to make it worse.
I am using a polka dot sponge pouncer. These come in a set of like 20 of them in 5 different sizes in my shop. So if you don't have any of these, they are amazing for doing quick and easy polka dots. I'm just gently pushing down and twisting. And I'll show you up close. They don't make perfect dots. I mean, you can tell that they've been done with a sponge. But by the time you get the details added, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're perfect. It's an overall effect you're going for anyway. The important thing to remember is to space your dots so that you don't have an awkward dot floating somewhere it shouldn't be. And I didn't put any dots. Well, I guess I could put one like right here, halfway under the tail. So I'll show you I should have showed you before I started painting dots, but my little method for that is to always make sure you can draw a triangle in between your dots. So I would start like up here and I made a triangle. So then to make another triangle, I just add another dot and another dot and another dot. And so if I'm not sure where to place the next dot, I look at the 2 dots closest to it and I envision an imaginary triangle between all the dots.
Lori wanted to know, what is the best red color that covers well without lots of coats?
I like True Red, but my latest favorite is Tuscan Red. It's a deeper red, but this one has been my go-to a lot lately. It covers super well, and it's just a really rich red.
I don't know. I think I just recently learned the term earworms.
Yeah, I said something to you, and you were like, what? Like you'd never heard that word.
It fits.
It fits. Okay, let's do our bunny's tail. I think in the picture it was purple, But I think I want to do white. I think I want to do white tail. It feels funny to give a bunny a purple tail. So I'm going with purple. I do what I want to do.
You going with white?
Yeah. What did I say?
You going with purple?
I'm going with white. And this little bunny's tail is laser etched on here, so I'm just painting inside these lines. No problemo.
Let's see. Pat said Tuscan is her favorite red.
Yeah, I like that one.
Sheila said all purple bunny for a purple prince.
Yep. Yeah, Prince sings Purple Rain.
Oh.
I think she's trying to keep Purple Rain stuck in your head.
It's not eating. We're good.
We'll add some more details to the bow too. We're not done with it.
There's just certain songs that I don't know. They get stuck there. They're like kid songs are the worst. I think. Like
bop, dop, ba doo bop. That one gets in my head, and then I'm like be bopping along all the time. Hey, Christina, haven't watched in a long while. Well, I'm glad you found me. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're not following this page. My Facebook page got hacked last spring, so I started a new one. So that's probably the reason you haven't seen me in a while. Or at least that's the reason why a lot of people are like, where have you been? 3 coats on the bunny's tail. What kind of kids' songs get stuck in your head? Or are you afraid to say?
There's that taco song.
Oh, it's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. That's a song that I don't know if that came about during COVID.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
But the kids like started singing it all the time.
Oh yeah, no, that was right. Pat said we are the champions.
We are the champions, my friend.
Yeah, I do like singing that one, like whenever whenever me and Scott beat Corey and Kyle in cornhole.
I'm sure Corey doesn't like that.
That's satisfying.
I'm gonna get a teeny tiny little brush and paint some lines on this bow to give it some detail. Keeping this one fairly simple though. That's one of the good things about these attachments is the patterns on these and the designs are fairly simple. So it makes it easy to paint something on a smaller scale because sometimes painting something on a smaller scale is hard because it, when it was designed for a door hanger, it was a lot bigger. Wendy said 8675309. Yeah. You thought she was giving you her phone number. That one makes me think of I wish I had Jesse's girl. Jesse's girl.
Yeah. Or Stacy's mom.
Like that? Yeah. Stacy's mom has got it going on. These little attachment bundles are really great too if you're teaching paint parties because you could have like recurring paint parties where people just come and paint more attachments for their door hanger that they might have painted with you in the past.
What's that one?
What is that one? Mana. You have no idea what I'm doing right now, do you?
Not a clue.
I don't know the rest of it. That's all how it goes. I can't believe he doesn't know that song.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna do some white lines on this bunny too.
Anita's going to see Rick Springfield tonight in the concert.
Oh, fun. We got to see Blake Shelton in Vegas. That was really spontaneous, too, because we were just sitting in our hotel room. It was like 6:30 p.m. We'd already had dinner. Us old people, we'd already had dinner, and we're like, what are we going to do now? And he's like, we can't just sit in our hotel room. We're in Vegas. So he got online and looked, and he's like, oh, Blake Shelton's playing tonight downstairs, like in the hotel we're at. And so we're like, surely they don't have any tickets left. But we lucked out, and there was a family that had some extra tickets they needed to sell. And they sold them to us right there on the spot beside the box office. And the box office was already sold out of all the like seats where 2 people sit together. So it worked out perfectly. Oh, the song that never ends. And it just goes on and on, my friend. Okay, these are super simple, y'all. I didn't do a whole lot to them. We just added a little dots and an outline to the bunny. And, well, we can go ahead and dry it and add our little metal discs to the back. Metal discs don't come with these, so you'll need to grab them on Amazon.
Yep.
But I can drop the link to my Amazon favorites in the comments if you'll do that, Michael.
How do I do it?
Just type in AMZ space. I have it set up as a keyboard shortcut. There you go. And then send. And so you can grab magnets and metal discs right there in my Amazon favorites, and that'll allow you to turn any pieces like this into candlestick attachments, door hanger attachments. If you do them on a 12-inch size, you could even use these on your home porch leaners.
Yep.
Or welcome porch leaners, either one. If y'all have any questions about the cruise or anything like that, one other link that I put up in the video description that I forgot to mention earlier is if you haven't done it yet, because we do change this out every quarter, you need to go over to my website and check out the, hold on, I'm thinking about placement for this. I probably need to put it down in the fat part of the bunny, because if this is going to go on my candlestick, I want the candlestick block to like be hidden by his butt. But you need to go check out the free template library. We put 3 new templates in there every quarter. Right now, there's like a winter one, a Valentine design, and an Easter design. And the Easter design would coordinate with all of this really well. It's like a basket with some Easter eggs in it and a chocolate bunny popping out the top. So, give me my candlestick stand up there.
I guess if somebody wanted to, they could even get creative with some of their other door hangers and just add, a magnet and or metal disc to one of the other door hangers. Yeah,
you totally could. Any door hanger that isn't super busy, that has like room for another piece to be added to it, it can't be something with a lot of words and a lot of stuff on it. It needs to be something that's a pretty simplistic design, but you could totally turn that into a design with attachments. I just remembered I was going to add some glitter. So I'm adding some glitter, just the clear craft twinkles to this little bunny's tail. And then I'll do a little bit like around the bunny as a highlight, like up here on his ears. Well, I don't know why I'm holding it up in the air. Let's put it down. Just kind of outline the shape here. Just adds a little sparkle wherever he hops. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go, I think of Charlie. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes.
Like there was a bunny and it would poop jelly beans.
Yes. What was that? For those of y'all watching, the bunny that pooped jelly beans. Was that a Jelly Belly commercial, or what was that a commercial for? I remember the Energizer Bunny. He was always drumming through places, but never stopping.
There was a it was like, sorry. I don't know. Yeah.
You remember commercials way better than I do.
I used to remember better than I do now.
I'm just going around the outside of this whole bow here with glitter, glitter, glitter. Elizabeth said I'd be shocked if you didn't use glitter. We've also got a little time because this didn't take very long. I can go ahead and put a sealer coat on this. A lot of you guys are always asking me, what do I seal with? If I haven't used paint pens, which I haven't on this project, I can use a brush-on sealer. And I really like this DuraClear High Gloss. If you did use paint pens, I'm going to advise that you don't use a brush-on sealer. Use a spray sealer. If you like the look of a brush-on sealer, go ahead and save yourself the trouble and give it a coat of a spray sealer first. You can even use a matte spray sealer or something to lock in that paint pen, and then use the DuraClear High Gloss. Was it the movie Hop? I don't know. I haven't watched that movie.
Yeah, maybe it was a movie.
I don't recall that movie.
What kind of glitter were you just using?
She said it might have been the Cadbury Bunny, but Cadbury Bunnies don't have jelly beans in them. What kind of glitter was I using?
Yeah.
Craft Twinkles brush on glitter paint. It is crystal clear. They have this in a lot of different colors, but the Craft Twinkles is pretty much the only one you need because it looks good on any color.
No, but I do remember the Cadbury Bunny commercials. They would have it would be like a lion wearing ears and then it'd be like, bark, bark.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. They would bark and make chicken noises.
Yeah.
even though they weren't chickens. All right, I'm going to use a bigger brush for this so that I can just get this done quickly and cover a large area. Get a little damp.
When do you say that's a great brush on sealer?
I've got my Duraclear High Gloss right here. And we're just going to slap it on our bunny. Super quick and easy. I do like using a larger brush for sealing also because you don't have as many like brush strokes, so it gives a smoother overall finished application. So I'll kind of like get the whole thing coated, and when the whole thing looks shiny, then I'll kind of do this and just smooth. Maybe you can get a little bit more. And just do long brush strokes. So if you have a lot of brush strokes, just give it one more swipe like that to smooth them all out. Okay, let's do the bow. So you can kind of do short little brush strokes like this just to get it all on there. Again, I definitely do not advise doing this if you have a paint pen, if you've used a paint pen. Not saying it can't be done. It's just going to cause you some headache if you don't do it just right. Okay. Got it mostly on there, so now I'm just going to take my brush and just smooth it all out. And it's drying super quick on me. Probably because the wood is still wet from the heat gun a minute ago. Warm. That's so wet. My brain is all over the place. I used all my brain power last week at Funnel Hacking Live. I have nothing left.
There was a lot of good speakers there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I'm not really recall his name. Tony
Robbins. How many of you have heard of Tony Robbins? Look how cute that is. So adorable. See how putting it on his little butt worked just fine? It covered up the block of the wood a lot better. Tony Robbins, he's been a motivational speaker for decades. I remember seeing him on TV when I was little. But he's still got it, man. And the thing that surprised me about him was that he's kind of like life of the party. He had us up dancing every 10, 15 minutes. He's like, come on, get up, show me some energy. And he would have us up like dancing and stuff. I really think he was just keeping us from all falling asleep because we were all tired. He spoke for more than 3 hours. It was long, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like it was maybe an hour and a half. It was so good.
And it wasn't at the beginning of the day either. It was probably he probably started about 2 o'clock or 2
Well,
or 3
he was
o'clock.
supposed to start at 2, but they had that music going and everything. He didn't actually get on the stage till about 2:45. Okay. What kind of convention was it? It was Funnel Hacking Live. It is an event put on by Russell Brunson. He is the founder of ClickFunnels, which I'm not a ClickFunnels customer, and I don't really even know who Russell Brunson is, or I didn't until now. I went just because I had heard of all these amazing speakers that were going to be there, and because my Creative Club girlfriends were all going, and they were like, you know what? I'm taking my husband. And I was like, y'all are all going to be there with your husbands? I want to be there with my husband because us girls, we've been friends for like 7 years, and we hadn't ever brought all of our husbands together. A couple of them had met at other events or things, but this was the first time all 6 of us with all 6 of our husbands and or boyfriends were all together in one place. And so Michael got to meet all the guys. What is that smile about?
I didn't say a word.
It was a good time. But I think Michael got a little bit motivated there, and they talked about finding your purpose and like having a positive mindset and a positive attitude really like helps you go further in life no matter what you're doing. And so
they had a lot of speakers that was talking about the technical stuff and about I guess funnel hacking and all that, but they had a lot of motivational speakers. And I'm trying to think of some of them, like
and
Trent
some of them
Shelton.
were Trenton Shelton. He was a former NFL player, and a lot of them came from like a Christian background, and so they were speaking about God and
Sonia Stribling.
Yeah, she was like Army.
Mm-hmm. She had been in the military. She wrote a book from the battlefield to the
boardroom. Yeah. Anyways, they were all spectacular speakers. We learned a lot. We came home fired up and motivated to like do better and to like serve you guys better than ever before. And so it was really good. Anyways, if you want to paint these little Easter attachments, I just showed you what they all look like on the little candlestick stand. So you can get, if you want to get them with the candlestick stand, you'll have to order the 8-inch size so that they're proportional to the candlestick stand. The candlestick stand with all 10 attachments is on there. I think it's like $85, and it comes with the stand and the 10 attachments. These you would have to purchase separately if you want the Easter bundle, but there's like a fall bundle, a Halloween, a Christmas, a Valentine's, winter. We've tried to come out with a new bundle for every season. And so you can grab those. If you want to get smaller ones for door hangers, go for 6-inch. 6-inch also fits well on this little countdown calendar frame. Vanna White. And then 12-inch fits well on like a home porch leaner or a welcome porch leaner. And of course, if you want to come and join us on the Painters Clubhouse Cruise, comment PC Live or click the link up in the video description. It's happening June 23rd through the 28th. We're sailing out of Galveston, Texas, stopping at Costa Maya and Cozumel. And during the trip, there are 2 at-sea days. So during the at-sea days, we're going to be doing different crafts together in a like a convention. Is that right? No, conference room. That's the word I was looking for. In a conference room on the ship. And so it's going to be a wonderful time of fun, fellowship, and friends. And so if you want to join us, I would love to have you. There are 2 different tickets you'll have to purchase. The first one is your Crafty Cruise ticket from us. We will send you contact information for the cruise coordinator, and she will get you lined up with your stateroom and everything on the cruise ship. Now, our room block is only good through February 20th. So that's 2 more days. For
what month?
February. If I think too hard about it, the R's get all tangled up in my head. But that starts out at about $800 per person, depending on if you're staying in an interior room or a balcony room, all of that kind of stuff. So it is cheaper to stay in an interior room. And you're not missing anything else if you don't have a balcony room. So don't feel bad if you have to get an interior room, because you're not going to be in the room much anyways. You're going to be on the ship enjoying all the time with us ladies. Hazel says, where do I find the instructions to put the candlestick together? Isn't there like a sticker or something on the kit?
There should be a QR code or whatnot sticker on the back of the
When you get the
packaging.
kit, don't throw the packaging away. There's a sticker on there. Scan that with your phone app on your camera, on your phone, and it should take you to the video showing how to assemble it, and then you paint it. Elizabeth says, your purchase is straight up logistics. And he's very good at that. I'm not. Definitely not. Okay. Any other questions for me while we wrap up? Check out those free templates over in the free library. If you haven't done so, go grab the one that has the Easter basket with all the eggs and the chocolate bunny. It will go great with these little attachments. And be sure and join that Jingle and Mingle Facebook group that I linked in the comments earlier, because we're going to be going live in there, I believe March the 7th. Check out the guides tab. It'll give you the whole list and the count, like the times that everybody's going to be live. It's like a marathon. There'll be a different person live at every hour those 2 days. And there's big giveaways that we're going to be doing. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.